In a silent valley, two armies stood locked in a tense standoff. On one side, the Israelites. On the other, the Philistines. And every single day, a giant named Goliath stepped forward from the Philistine ranks. He was immense, covered in heavy armor, and his confidence was absolute. His voice boomed across the valley, a thunderous wave of mockery against Israel, daring any man to face him in combat. But no one moved. The soldiers of Israel were paralyzed by fear. Even their leader, King Saul, a tall and powerful man himself, was afraid. For 40 days, Goliath's taunts echoed, and for 40 days, terror kept the entire army frozen in place. It seemed like there was no hope. Then, a young shepherd boy arrived at the camp. His name was David, and he was only there to deliver food to his older brothers. He wasn't a soldier. He wasn't trained for war and wore no armor. But when David heard the giant's arrogant words, something else stirred in his heart. Not fear, but a powerful faith. He asked those around him, "Who is this Philistine, that he should defy the armies of the living God?" His perspective was completely different. While everyone else saw a giant too big to fight, David saw a target too big to miss because he trusted in a God too powerful to fail. When David volunteered to fight, King Saul was skeptical. He tried to give David his own royal armor, but it was too heavy and cumbersome. David took it off. Instead, he walked toward the battlefield with only his simple shepherd's sling, 5 smooth stones he picked from a stream, and an unshakable trust in God. As David approached, Goliath laughed, mocking the boy's youth and lack of weapons. The giant began to move toward him, expecting an easy victory. But David didn't hesitate. He ran to meet the challenge head-on. One stone, one swing of the sling, one single moment of pure, unwavering faith. The stone flew through the air and struck Goliath squarely on the forehead. The giant staggered, and then he crashed to the ground, defeated. What an entire army's fear could not conquer, a shepherd boy's faith overcame in an instant. David's incredible victory teaches us a timeless lesson. The most important battles in our lives are not won by our own size, strength, or resources, but by our trust in God. The giants we face, whether they are fear, doubt, anxiety, or feelings of failure, might seem overwhelming. But just like Goliath, they are destined to fall when we face them not with our own strength, but with faith. Because when God is on your side, even the biggest giants fall. Thanks so much for watching. If this story inspired you today, please give this video a like, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more content that fills you with hope. See you in the next one.